Our topic for today is locomotor and non-locomotor activities. These two are the two forms of movements, locomotor and non-locomotor skills or activities. What is locomotor movement and activities? Defined as movement where the body moves through space from one location to another. Locomotor skills enable you to move your body from place to place. This means that these movements make use mainly of the feet to perform movement. Locomotor skills are the fundamental to success in all sports, games, and dance activities. Example of locomotor movements. First is walking, using both feet to move forward by steps. In walking, you place one foot on the ground before lifting the other foot at a fairly low pace. And walking is the simplest and most common locomotor skill. Second is running. Using both feet in a generally faster speed, one foot must be off the ground at any given time while performing this activity. Technique in running. First, land on the heel of the foot, roll your foot forward and bend the knee slightly, lean forward. Third, jumping. The body must push off from one or both feet in performing a jump, and then land on both feet. This can be done either vertically or horizontally. Jumping occurs when you launch yourself into the air using one foot and land on both feet. Also, jumping is used in competitive sports and allows you to touch, block, catch, throw, and hit objects beyond your height. Technique in jumping. To jump for height, plant one or both feet, bend the knees, thrust the arms upward. And to jump for distance, develop as much speed as possible before jumping. Fourth is hopping. Unlike the jump, hopping requires the body to push off using one foot only and landing on the same foot. When you hop, you take off and land on the same foot, and you are momentarily airborne. Hopping is used to adjust steps, maintain balance, and regain rhythm in dances and sports. Technique in hopping. When hopping, stay close to the ground to maintain balance when you change directions. This may not apply in the triple jump or some dances. Next is leaping. The person takes off using one foot, covering a fairly large distance and land on the ground using the other foot. This can be preceded with a walk or run. In leaping, requires you to take off from one foot and land on the other foot. It is like taking a long step or stride in the air. And leaping is graceful and used in dance like cross-country, hurdles, football, soccer, or leaping over mud puddles. And leaping uses techniques similar to jumping, but it is more dangerous. Another example of locomotor movement and activities. These three locomotor movements considered as uneven rhythm. First, skipping. A combination of a step and hop where the person steps forward with a foot and hops using the same foot while bringing the other foot forward to step and hop and switch. A skip is a combination of a walking step and a hop. The skip is the most complex skill used for transportation of the body, and skipping is often combined with jumping or leaping in games and sports. Technique in skipping. Keep your feet close to the ground. Combine one walking step and a hop with the opposite foot. Next is galloping. A forward movement that starts with one foot forward bent at the knee and pushing off from the ground before landing on the position of the other foot. Galloping is forward slide stepping, to step forward and bring the back foot to the front foot. Technique in galloping. Same as slide stepping, with both keep knees bent and feet apart to remain stable. And last, sliding. This movement is done by stepping to the side or forward or backward with one foot and then closing the distance by sliding the other foot towards the former. In sliding, you step sideways with one foot, then pull the other foot beside the first. The sliding is used as a defensive movement in some sports such as basketball, football, hockey, and soccer. Also as a way to get into the correct position in baseball, softball, and racket sports, and also in dance. Technique in sliding. Keep your feet as close to the ground as possible and take short steps. And next, non-locomotor movements and activities. Non-locomotor movement or skills defined as movements that occur in the body parts or the whole body and do not cause the body to travel to another space. Non-locomotor skills or movements are stationary movement skills, and a person using a non-locomotor skill does not travel while using the skills. Some non-locomotor activities can be combined with locomotor movements. Examples of non-locomotor movements or skills. First is stretch or stretching. This is done by extending the limbs or muscles. Second, rock or sway. The body is rocking by moving back and forth sideways. Third, swing. This is done by moving or walking in a pendular motion. Fourth, twist. This is done by partially rotating the body or some parts of the body around the base. Fifth, turn. This is a full rotation of the body in place. Next, shake. This is done by quick vibration motions of a body part. And last, bend. Done by flexing a body part at the joint. When locomotor and non-locomotor skills are combined correctly in games or sports, even in dancing, transitional motor skills are improved. Therefore, transitional motor skills include punting, serving, and vaulting. You must improve locomotor and non-locomotor skills to be successful using transitional motor skills.